Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's lesson, we are going to look how to build a responsive website using Bootstrap, HTML, and CSS. Okay, let's go ahead and start. The first thing we need to do is we have to create the folders. So let's go to the File Explorer. Open your File Explorer. You can choose either your desktop or whatever you like. In this case, I'm going to put my files here on my desktop. Let's create a new folder and let's name this new folder Blue Nile. So this is a Blue Nile hotel. Let's think this is a Blue Nile hotel. Inside of this we need to create a folder, one folder for images, okay, another folder for CSS, another folder for JavaScript, just in case you need to put JavaScript, and finally we need to create index.html text file. Here I'll go ahead and set this one. Okay, this is my index. Here is a Blue Nile folder. Okay, we just select the Blue Nile folder, and here we came to the index.html file. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is create the basic structure of the page. At this point, hit shift plus exclamation mark, and it will give you these boilerplates. And then let's give a name for it called Blue Nile Hotel. Let's say we are going to build a hotel website, and then when we come to the body tag, what we need to do is we just need to create a container for it. Before that, let's go ahead and connect our page to Bootstrap. There are different ways you can connect your page to Bootstrap. However, I'm going to use the CDN way of connecting Bootstrap. So let me go ahead and start get Bootstrap. Type get Bootstrap for. I will give you this Bootstrap page get started. Once you come here, this is a CSS link, this is a JavaScript link. At this point, this is a bundle. You can use either this one or this one. At this point, I'm going to use a separate one, and I'll go ahead and link to the footer area. This is a JavaScript part of the Bootstrap, and I'm going to connect the CSS part also, and I'll link this one at the head section and connect that. Okay, so now we are connected to Bootstrap. After this, if we have a basic knowledge of Bootstrap, we can build a responsive web page. Responsive by means it can be responsive for a mobile phone or for tablet device, or it can be for desktop or for any kind of laptop. It should be responsive. So therefore there are some steps we have to follow. Anyway, let's go ahead and start. So this is the main page. What I'm going to do is first I need to have a container div class container fluid. This is a container fluid div, and I'll put my navigation and everything. Let's copy these navbar elements to our page. We just come here and copy and paste this one and save it. So now if we are going to open it in the live server, go ahead and click this one and go open in the live server. You will see we have the navigation bar, a very beautiful navigation bar. So let's fix a little bit of this one. What I'm going to do is maybe we don't need this some part of it, for example this disabled part, because we don't need it. Let's say we don't need it at this point and save it. Okay, let me save it and let's go ahead and look at it. Okay, so now I have home link with a drop down menu. You can populate this one in whatever words you like or links you like, and you can work with the drop down as well. So let me go ahead and copy this one, Control C, and below that let me create a line. Okay, another links. Let's say we need different links at this point. Okay, and this is the home, and this might be contacts, or this can be about hotel, about, and this can be anything you need, maybe service we provide. Okay, so let's go ahead and look quickly what we did. Okay, so we have home, contact, about, service, and we have a drop down menu. Maybe we can set up different things here, as I said earlier. So let's go ahead and start populate this one. The first thing I need to do is the neighbor. At this point you can put your logo here. In this case I'll put the hotel name, Blue Nile. Okay, so alright, so there's something. Let me go ahead and Control Z. That's where I need to put. Okay, Blue Nile. Okay, this is my, let's say this is my logo. So I have the logo, I have the navigation, and I have everything set up. So the next thing we need to do is focus on the main part of the page. So let's go ahead and start here. We are done. Simply our navigation bar, right? Okay, so the next part will be the main part, or the main section of the page. So what I'm going to do is here, let me go ahead. Okay, the nav is ended here. Let's say we need to have another pay attention here. We are inside of the container fluid. In case you don't want to be there, you need to create another container. At this point you can say, for example, div class container. Okay, I believe you know the difference between container fluid and container at this point. Okay, so div class container, we created a container here. In this container, let's say we need to have a main section. This will be my main section, and next let's have a footer. Okay, and this is my footer section. If I need to be at the same width and height, maybe we need to put them in the container fluid, both the main and the footer area. At this point let's copy this one, Control C, and let's paste this inside of it. So Control V, and maybe I don't need this section, okay, anymore, because I need to use the container fluid instead of container elements. Okay, so we have the navigation area here, and here the main section and the footer section, and let's go ahead and start working in our main section. Let's say so the first thing you need to do is you have to understand the difference between rows and columns. Row means straight ahead. This line is a row, and if I'm talking about column, it will be a vertical, or it's y-axis. Let's say we have x-axis and y-axis, which means the vertical and the horizontal. The horizontal one is the row, and the vertical one is column. So when we talk about row, we are going to talk about horizontally. At this point, what I would like to tell you is Bootstrap has 12 column setups, and yeah, we can divide the page based on these 12 columns. Let's say div class row. Let's say this is the first row, and if we need to divide this row in different columns, what we are going to do is div class col, and let's say div class col. This one has this will cover 12 section of the Bootstrap rows. So if I need to have, for example, let's think this screen to divide into two sections, one section to the right of this and another section to the left. So I have one div column and I need another div column, so div class call another column. So inside of this we need to populate whatever we need to put. So this row thinks that this is one row and it has two columns inside of it, but at this point I don't need two columns. I just need one column, so I don't need the other column. So I will work here and I need to put my first h1 element. Let's say h1 Blue Nile Hotel. Okay, so we have the Blue Nile Hotel as h1, and let's go ahead and look at the page. So this is what we build for now. We can push this margin from the top of the screen, from the left and from the right and from the bottom too. I believe you are aware of the margin or the padding properties of CSS. So let's go ahead and start having the first thing is I need to have a hero image for my page, and this hero image can be set within one row. What I'll do is here I'll create another div class row. This is one row, and inside of this I need to have an image that will serve as a hero image. Okay, so what I'm going to do is here I will go ahead and search for pixel.com. You can use Unsplash or pixel.com to get really beautiful looking images. So at this point I'm not going to waste the time. I'll just select any horizontal orientation picture. So what I'm going to do is let me really quickly pick an image. Okay, I will use this one as a hero image. Okay, and let me go ahead and start set it inside of my image folder, and I'll set this one as hero image, hero, just simply hero.jpg. At this point the hero image, let's just drop it there and let's look how it looks like. Image, just simply image, and the source will be image/hero. Okay, and now I have a hero image on my page. Probably it doesn't look like perfect because it might be bigger than what we need. Okay, here you are. It's a very big image. All right, so what we are going to do is we can shrink this image to look perfect in our page. What I'm going to show you is simply let's go ahead and start Photoshop CC. I clicked wrong button. Right, here is Adobe Photoshop 2021. At this point you can use Photoshop 2022. Once the Photoshop open, we need to adjust the image size, and maybe we need to compress the image so the image size will be less than what we have. Okay, let me go ahead and open the new image. Okay, right, go ahead and here. Okay, this is the image we need to use. First, the first thing what I would like to show you is check the image size. Okay, here we go to the image size and check the image size. Look at this, how it's too big, 6,000 by 4,000 pixels. So this is really a big image to use as a hero image. So what we need to do is minimize the image size and compress it. So to do that, first of all, okay, seems right. So what I'm going to do is file, go to file, okay, and then import or export this file as for web legacy. So this will compress the image so it can be small size. Okay, just go ahead and save it. Okay, replace. I'm going to replace that. And now if I'm going to check the image size, let me go ahead and show you. Image size is 68.7 megabyte. Okay, let me go ahead and open the other image here, update. Let's check the image size again. Okay, still in the same place. All right, so let's go ahead and crop the image first. Okay, what I'm going to show you is click here, crop. Maybe let's say I don't need, oops, Control Z if you do something wrong. Okay, let's say I just need this much of the image and click it here. This is perfect for a hero image to use. Okay, file, let me, oops, cancel this one, file, and save it. Okay, file, export, save for web legacy. You can adjust this thing if you need maybe a medium quality at this point, so it will be minimize the size, and if you need different format, maybe you can change the format as well. Okay, there's a JPG, or if you need a GIF, or this one you can change it all the time. So here's the size of the image, and then once we do that, save. Okay, replace it. Here you go. Okay, so now let's check the image size again and one more time, and we will go ahead and do our job. Okay, still it's 38.7 megabytes. Okay, let's go ahead and use it as it is anyway, so I don't want to waste your time. Alright, let's close this one, close this one too. Okay, so now it looks a little bit better, right? And now what I would like to do is I need to put this text on the top of it. So what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and use CSS. Okay, let's create CSS style.css. Okay, I create style, and let's link this style sheet to the main page. And what I'm going to do is go ahead to the head section and lower to the Bootstrap. Okay, I'll go ahead and link that my style sheet CSS tab and tab again, and Control S, save it. Okay. Now we created a link for our CSS, so let's target the H1. We target the H1 elements, and we need to set it aside on the top of the hero image. That's what I'm planning simply. So what I'm going to do is, let's say margin, or we can have okay, margin top, let's say -200 pixel. Let's experiment with this one, where it will be right here. Okay, it's not bad. So what I'm going to do is I'll just put it this one 400. Okay, here you go. Now we have it here, and I need to center it. What I'll do is text align, maybe center, text align center. Okay, text align center. Now here it's center our text. What else I want to do is maybe letter spacing, maybe I can have 3 pixel, or you can set whatever you would like at this point. Okay, look at this. Okay, Blue Nile Hotel. And then this one, if you want to up a little bit, what I'll do is I need to put 2em letter spacing. Okay, let's check out. Oh, this is really big, so what probably I'll do is 1em. Let's check this one, and here you go. Now it's better. Blue Nile Hotel. And let's change the text color so it looks a little bit better. Color, simply color. And I will probably use any color comes on my mind, or you can just simply come here and use white color or close to be white. Okay, so here the Blue Nile Hotel looks like here, and let's push this one maybe a bit down, and let's have another rows and columns so I can save your time. Alright, I'm just pushing ahead quickly. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I need to have another div. Okay, Control Z. What I would like to do is outside of this row, I need to create another div class row, and this row will hold a paragraph. Let's say we need 1 paragraph, so div class call maybe we need to have 3 paragraph underneath, or 2 paragraphs. Let's use 3 at this point, times 3 maybe, if you know emit. Okay, I create 3 column here. The first column will hold alright, let's make it 1 column, of course. Let me make it 1 column, really simple. Okay, let's make it simple so we don't waste time here. What I'll do is let me have a paragraph, or h2. Let me have h2. Let's say, hi there, hi, welcome to Blue Nile Hotel. This is my dream hotel anyway. Alright, so right, so now welcome to Blue Nile Hotel, and underneath of it, let me create a paragraph. At this point, I'm going to pull lorem ipsum text lorem. Let's say I have 20. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and look this what it looks like. Hi, welcome to Blue Nile Hotel, lorem 20. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just fix it a little bit. Okay, let's fix a little bit here. What I'm going to do is maybe let me have here br element. Okay, right, here we go. We have br element, and let me have another paragraph element below that. Okay, paragraph, the same. I'll have lorem 30. Okay, just save this one, and what I'm going to do is I don't need them to be at the same line, so let me have br element, and probably, okay, let's check how it looks like. Okay, here you go, but I need to cut it here. Okay, so let's go ahead and look. Okay, I'm going to set another br element here, br. Okay, control save, and let's look. Okay, now we have this themes page. Okay, so now what I'm going to show you is simply let's go ahead and style this text h2. First, I'm going to use my h2. I need to have margin top, let's say 28 pixel below the top paragraph or the top of it. Okay, it seems not too bad, but I still don't feel that much good about it, so I need to put it maybe 98 pixel below the paragraph. Okay, here you go. Now again I need to separate this and this paragraph too. So what I'll do is let me go ahead. By the way, you can use this margin padding properties using Bootstrap, but you can start by yourself too if you don't feel that much using Bootstrap. Right, so let me go ahead and select the next paragraph, which I'm not able to select it by myself, or of course I can give it a class name or class first paragraph. Let's say first para. Okay, what I'll do is go ahead and here first para, let's target that. I need to have another margin for it, and I'll go ahead and copy that margin, and maybe I don't need to be 98 at this point. I'll put 68 pixel down from the top one. Okay, because I forgot to put the dot sign, it didn't work. Now it should be working. Okay, here you go. Now let me center this text to the middle of it. Okay, H2 text align center. Okay, save that and let's look. Okay, here you go. We have hi, welcome to Blue Nile Hotel, and we have our paragraph below that. This is a paragraph, the first paragraph. Maybe you can center it too. Let's center it again. Control Z, Control C, and here text align center. And the next paragraph is also here. What I'll do is I'll just center it at the same time too. Which I didn't give it a class name, but let's go ahead and quickly give a class name. Class. Okay. Second. Okay. The real project, please don't give this kind of class name. They are not really explanatory. So use something related to the paragraph or something related to the project you work. Okay. So what I'll go ahead and do second para. At this point I forgot the dot that represents the class. Okay, so what I'll do is simply text align center. Okay, Control C and drop this one here. Okay, so now it will be centering. Okay. Yeah, so let me have some space between these two paragraphs so they look like a bit better. What we do is here I need a margin top for bottom one, a little bit different margin. Okay, Control V, margin top, Control C, drop it here. And this one I need to give it to 58 pixel, so I will have some spaces in between. Okay, alright, so it looks like this, and if we collapse this one, probably you can see we have responsive web page, right? We have this drop down menu and we can search for something we need, or if you expand it, it will be looking very nice and responsive. So what else I need to do is I will have maybe one food picture. Let's go ahead and search another here, food picture. Okay, so let's make it simple. As I said, okay, let me go ahead and yeah, I need a horizontal. Let's say let's use one of these images that are really looking cool. Okay, all right, I need to use this one probably. All right, this is seems like I might put as coffee. Right, so I have it there, and what I need to do is just have another image. Let's say that we need this really beautiful looking dessert. Let's say dessert. Okay, dessert. I just want to go ahead and quickly do it. Okay, what else I need to show you is maybe let's have another alright picture. Okay, okay, which one I would like to use is I can probably use this one. Okay, let's say this is a meal. Of course it's not a meal, maybe, right? Okay, I say okay, go ahead and save it. Let's just set those three pictures at the same place. Okay, okay, let me go ahead and open my Visual Studio Code. Probably if the images are not equal inside, we have to crop them or we have to adjust the image size too, but at this point let's go ahead and check. Okay, open here and beside, okay, this one column, and what I'm going to do is let me go ahead and create another div class role, and inside of it I need to have div class call of 4 medium 4. Okay, medium 4. Okay, or 3 times 3 medium 4 times probably 3. Okay, all right. If you are not familiarized with image, you probably be confused here. So maybe you should check the image tutorial. Okay, let me populate the images here. The first image. Okay, all right, the first column is here. Okay, let me check if the images are here. Yes, I have there. All right, image. Okay, it's not all right. Image. Why it's not pull? Okay, seems like I have some. Okay, image. What's happening? I'm not sure here. Why is the image not working? Okay. A paragraph, image. All right. What I'll do is here, image slash. The first one is coffee, and I need to copy this paragraph again and probably drop it here, but I'll change the image source. Okay, here what we need to do is next image is desserts. Okay, JPG, and the last image is here meal. Let's say that's a meal. Okay, all right, so now we have these images, and we didn't assign alternative name. We can say desserts. Okay, this one can be meal. All right, and let's go ahead and save and look at it. Okay, we probably don't need this. You see, it's the really big images, that's why it looks here. But what I'll show you is here simple thing is we need to have a class name called class name. Let's create a class and simply image. What you will do is go ahead and let's go ahead and look at the Bootstrap image property. Image property here, or it's image, responsive image. So what you should do is just copy this class name, simply Control C, and go ahead and paste it inside of those image pictures, image elements. Okay, Control V, and let me grab this instead of typing it. Okay, Control C. Then what you will do is here, oops, Control V. All right, Control V. Here we go. Right here, click and Control V. Here you go. And now we probably see a better looking web page. Here you go. That's what I'm saying. So now we have a responsive image here. Let's just push this down, one a little bit down, so they are not going to be close. Okay, let's adjust our CSS style here. What I'll do is I will probably put this one 28 pixel, and let's target this image through right here. Simply what I'll do is I'll give another class name next to the row. Okay, I'll say maybe image class. Let's say I have an image class, and go ahead and here class image. What I'm going to do is margin top is maybe 25 pixel, or you can put 30 pixel, whatever to learn. Okay, so now we have a little bit space between there. Let's say we need to put 45 pixel to be away from the top. There you go. I believe you see it. So now we have this looking web page. It's a responsive web page. If you click here and maybe minimize it, let's just you see the images are responsive. So it's really Bootstrap works really cool, you know. If you really master it, you can have simply a responsive website. And finally, what I'm going to do here is I'll show you to build the footer, and then I'm going to stop my tutorial. Alright, so let's go ahead and build a footer. Let's say we need to have a few sections in our footer. What we do is div class. Let's say we have one row, and inside of this row let's have 4 sections of our footer. Div class col. How many columns? Maybe let's say we have 4 columns of equal size. Okay, so this has 4 columns of equal size, and the first one is, let's say, links, and the second one maybe jobs, and the third one maybe for social media, and finally maybe location or contact page. Maybe you can have contact us. Okay, contact us. So let's go ahead and look this. So they are setting here, but we need to just push them a little bit down. What I'm going to do is these are footer section. I can say footer section, or I can simply target just only here's the footer element. Okay, let me go ahead and target footer. What we do is maybe okay, footer. Okay, first I need to have a margin top maybe 28 pixel, or let's say 40 pixel. Okay, and let me have the background color set. Background color, you can use at this point any kind of colors. What I'm going to do is here I will hover, and maybe I need to use this kind of footer for that page. Okay, and the font color, probably color I use is white, or you can say just simply FFF. Okay, this is what I want to use. Alright, let's go ahead and look at that. Yes, we set it up, and then what we need to do is populate the section. Here, the footer section. Okay, the first one is link, and the second one is jobs, and the third one is social media, and the final one is, maybe it is going to be a contact us page, and here we didn't give them either, they are not either paragraph or h1. Probably I will put them as h6. Okay, so h6, tab it here, and then what I'm going to do is copy this h6 for every one of them. Okay, and I'll cut this one and put it inside. Okay, Control V, or you just simply delete those and write down jobs, or here. Okay, Control C. Alright. Okay, so we just make them h6. If you want separately target, you can just give a class or ID name here, and let's just set our links. Maybe our link might be inside of an order list, or it can be in, yes, probably an order list, but at this point let's just look list. Inside of the list I need to have okay, how many lists? Okay, lists, let's say I need to have 4 links or 3. Okay, let me make 3, and inside of that anchor tags. Okay, so we have these links here. The first link maybe show home link, the second one probably location, and the third one is maybe about storage. So these are the link, and here's job. In the job section, what I will probably do is I need to have just simply span elements. Okay, please, okay, please follow. Okay, follow the link, link to check the jobs. Okay, just simply this one, and here social media. For our social media, maybe alright, here I have some mistakes. Okay, let's just Control X, and it should be inside of h6. For social media, you probably have the same thing here, an order list. Okay, so I'll simply copy this one, and but at this point this one should be maybe, okay, it's probably a Facebook, and this one probably YouTube, and the final maybe Instagram, or you can say something else. Okay, Instagram. Alright, and finally contact us here. Probably let me fix this one at the same time. Control X and put it inside, and what I'll do is drop it down, and here maybe let's have address tag. Okay, inside of the address tag I probably put my address 204, or to whatever address you have, 200 10th Avenue course, Avenue, maybe northeast. Okay, let me have BR here, and where you live is maybe San Jose. Okay, and let me have San Jose. Okay, California. Maybe I'm not located there, but you can just think you are there, and maybe you can have the zip code maybe 4500, whatever the zip code they have there. Alright, so let's go ahead and look now quickly. So we have this kind of a looking page. Probably we need to eliminate these list tags and the anchor tags. So in a simple word, this is really imperative, and simply I demonstrated a simple website. It's not really perfect website, but I just trying to show you how Bootstrap works. If we have to use our Bootstrap, look this, the Blue Nile Hotel, when I just minimize, it's just gone. What we can do is here, we can set a CSS property for each break point. The rest is responsive anyway, so let's go ahead and look this one. I don't have anything inside of it because I'm just trying to demonstrate a small tutorial for today, and simply when you drag it up, okay, see here at the medium screen, it's just have three columns, column 1, 2, 3, one column, 3 column. You can see that, right? Alright, so for today I would love to show you this one, and thank you for watching, and please subscribe and share my YouTube channel for YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much, and have a good night or have a good day whenever you are located. Okay, alright.